you call it?
Yeah. Where your camera? You only get 20 minutes on where your camera? Where your camera there? You only get 20 minutes. You don't get a while of Sunday. You get talk soon. Very shortly, we'll begin the next half of Power Exchange. This is Power FM 3.3. The show does come to you every weekday, Monday to Friday. Our guests are already comfortably seated. They are Henry Boroma and Franklin Flomo. They are from the group called Local Voices Liberia Network. It's a media organization comprising correspondents or comprising journalists who are based in the country. And this has been an organization that has been in operation for some time now. The guys will talk to us today about what those local forces seek to address and it seems to be in existence. What have you been able to tackle? What does it mean to be a correspondent for a station based in Monrovia? How does it look like to cover news in the counties? Is it as difficult sometimes as it can be? Do they have transportation challenges sometimes? Or they just get news from everywhere and it's as easy as possible. Sometimes it becomes easy in Monrovia too, though. Sometimes when you want to make some investigative bits to work, you do have to take some risks. So we can now introduce our guests, Henry Boroma and Franklin Flomo. Welcome to the both of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. We're happy to be here this morning.
Now, I want to start with you, Henry. What is Local Voices?
Yeah, okay, thank you. As I said earlier on, I'm happy to be here. Local Voices Media Network is a combination of community radio journalists across the 15 counties of Liberia. And so in each of the county, we got reporters. The bigger counties, we got two reporters. Like for instance, in Nimba County, we got 2 reporters in our county. In Maryland, we also got 2 reporters. In Lofa County, we have...
So you do have your own reporters?
Yeah, we have reporters that fire in reports on a daily basis to our team, in which of course we're going to talk about that more on this particular program. And so in all of the counties, we got network and we got reporters across the country, that which of course we are well situated to tell the stories of the locals.
It's a media alliance, a media organization comprising local correspondents.
It comprises local correspondents. All of our members work with community radio stations, and we were established in 2015 during the Internews Information Save Life Ebola event. Right after that particular 6-month training, it was from there we thought that we were best situated to tell the stories of the locals within a rural area, because we fear that in the rural areas, the local stories will not be promoted at the national level, especially mainstream media institutions in Monrovia. Some of them are not prioritizing local stories. So we thought that if we come together as a local rural journalist, we can help to promote the voices of the citizens within the rural part of Liberia. So it was from that background that Internews Liberia decided to really support us in the process by making sure that we are established and stand on our own. So as we speak currently, we are established and we are legally recognized by the constitution in this particular country we are in.
That's
and
great.
So we exist like any other media institution in this country.
Congratulations for that, for the recognized by the laws of the country. I want to bring in Flomo now. What was the primary reason for establishing Local Voices?
Yes, Local Voices were established on the basis that, our media outlet in Monrovia, most of the time you hear the news in Monrovia, you don't hear the community dweller in the rural communities. You don't hear their views on the news, even on the newspaper, you don't see them. So after the program that Internews conducted for us and trained us during the Ebola crisis, the 15 journalists, community radio journalists that gathered together, we decided that this is the best time that we'll form the organization that will be able to lift the voices of the rural dwellers into the national scene. That was the main purpose of getting together, to bring up this organization.
So currently you have 16 members, or how many members?
Currently, we have 20 community radio journalists that are part of Local Voices.
And do you do trainings yourselves?
Yeah, with the help of Internews, we are
Do you
on.
collaborate with the PBR?
Yes. We collaborate with them. We always speak with the Secretary General of the year, and so on.
Okay, now one thing is, Henry, you mentioned that you were going to give us a rundown of those who operate Local Voices. Who are your top managerial people?
Yeah, the managerial aspect is we got a team of that manages the activities, the day-to-day activities of Local Voices. Moses Kazewu is our president, and so Alpha Daphne Sekpene is our chief editor for Local Voices. If we look at our online publication that we do, and basically the way Local Voices work is that all of our reporters in the 15 counties, currently we are working on a hackathon project which is being sponsored by Internews Liberia, and that project was given to us at the beginning of this particular 2017 elections in July. And so 6 other media institutions went in contested for that particular project, and we were fortunate to have been part of it. And Internews saw all that we were best situated to tell the stories of the ruler during this particular 2017 elections, and that project is under the title Bringing the Ruler Voices from the Rural Area to the National Scene during this particular 2017 election. And we are using different platforms to share the views of the locals during this particular election. Currently, we got our website that is active and running. On a daily basis, people go there and get information from different counties in Liberia. And our website is www.localvoicesliberia.com. And besides our website that we share information on, we also have the Spreaker account. Our Spreaker account carry live information, live interview as well. And some of the things that we do around election,
Do you have the facilities to do live interviews?
Yeah, we do live interview. We got the application store on our Techno or phone that we issue all of our reporters. So they are open, they know how to use a Spreaker account. We give them a scratch card on a monthly basis to subscribe to internet, which of course will help to ease the usage of the internet. So the Spreaker account, currently, if you look at, since we started using this particular Spreaker account, let me give you the rundown so that you can know as to where we've gone so far when you come to the usage of the Spreaker account. The Spreaker account website, since we started using it, we have uploaded over 20 episodes on that particular account, and over 668 persons have listened to our Spreaker account through the Spreaker account website. And those who listen to it through our website, also Local Voices website, because once we upload any information on the Spreaker account, it's also automatically shared with our website. Those who listen to it via our website is 68. People are listening to it. Other people listen to it through different means. Some people listen to it and use it as well to their various media institutions.
Do you have SoundCloud?
No. We currently we're not using Spreaker account. And beside the Spreaker account, our Facebook account is already active. It's one of the account that we usually use, especially on the day of the election. It was active. Reporters from across the 15 counties were firing in the on-the-spot happenings of electoral activities, sending up photos, sending up video clips. And before the elections, there were the video clips that were posted by Local Voices on the website, educating people how to vote. Over 15,000 people were able to view that particular video clip. I think we also helped by reducing, though they said during this particular election, the invalid vote was high, but I think we make a mark too as well by educating people how to vote. Because we saw that.
Do you think the locals in the counties are feeling a part of what you do?
Yeah, let me just come in. Before we upload any news content on the website, it's already published on the local media, on the community radio station. So we share on the community radio station before even uploading it on the website. So we do both. So before you even come on the website, the community do already know what's going on.
So your members, are all of them assigned, or do all of them work for community radio
All
stations?
Local Voices, the 20 local journalists are assigned with community radio stations. The across the country.
And how do the people feel about what you do, the work you do?
Oh,
Do you like it?
they feel very impressed because they feel that we are lifting our voices up, and the people they are getting to know. Even people in America listen to them on the speaker account.
Well, what are some of the challenges? Because everything you do does have a challenge, or does have
Yeah,
challenges.
before we
What are
go
some of the challenges doing this
before we go to the challenges, during this particular 2017 election, when we started doing the debate aspect, there was a time we were really focusing on lifting the voices during the election time. And the key concerns of the electorates, especially in the rural area, they were talking about road network, they were talking about health, they were talking about education. And we have to lift their voices at the time. And some of them, based on our interaction, based on the way in which we shaped the discussion in the local areas, and bringing a different media out like those people are contesting, it also helped to shape their idea as to who they voted for during the first round of the election. And currently, the first round is over. And now, as you can see, we don't know when we're going for the runoff. So now, some of the major concerns, like in Rewaju County, you listen to a businesswoman. If you go on our website, she said, even if the border is open, how can we travel all of this country if we don't know when the election will be? So these are the voices that we're trying to raise. This election we're in is really special for Liberia. This is the first time that this country will be turning power over to a sitting president, will be turning power over peacefully. We hope that it will be peaceful, and it's going to be peaceful because that is the hope of the locals.
First time for 70 years.
Yeah.
Over 70 years.
Over 70 years that we are in this kind of transition, and the way in which the transition is taking turn, the locals are not happy with it.
What are they saying to you about the current political stalemate in the country?
Currently, their concern is on the legal process. They are saying that they want this particular government to be transitioned peacefully, without of violence. It should be done peacefully. The legal battles now between UP, Labour Party, and the National Election Commission should come to a conclusion so that we can go to a runoff. They are saying that if Labour Party, the case between Labour Party, stroke UP, and the NEC, whatsoever the National Election Commission says, it should be the final, and the people should listen to the Supreme Court of Liberia. So that's what they are saying.
You want to speak to the challenges, Flomo?
Yes, you just spoke about the challenges. We have so many challenges as a rural journalist. The first challenge is we, the rural journalists, the gathering of the news is very difficult to move from one point to another. It's catch a lot of problems. Transportation issues. Because you got one old lady.
But do you sometimes trek? How do you get to long distances?
Sometimes we walk, sometimes we ride motorbike to go. We pay our own way to go. I just want to be grateful to Internews for providing a little grant, again, able us to at least pay our adequate reporters from one point to another. But it's very difficult. It's one of our major challenges, and we are calling on all well-meaning media organizations that's waiting to let the voices of the rural people to be here to help us in that direction. We are waiting, our arms are open.
So transportation is a main challenge.
Transportation, training.
Do you get the newsmakers talking to you freely?
Yeah, sometimes it's very difficult because the people there, you carry microphone to them, say you can't even make money out of them. So it's very difficult sometimes but we find out to convince them, tell them what is we should tell them. I mean, we work with them peacefully and see things going. But it's very difficult.
How do you deal with the perception issue that when you go to interview somebody, he or she tells you that you want to make money out of them? How do you convince that kind of person to ensuring that the person talks to you?
I think the issue of in a rural area, basically, our intent is not to make money out of all of the citizens are there. What we normally tell them is that you people been yearning for your voices to be heard. And since, in fact, we are best situated to tell your story, I think this is the time that you come out and speak so that the leaders, the local authorities, and even at the national level, they can listen to you. But if you say we want to make money out of you, it means that your problem will remain with you until otherwise. So some of the time we convince them, In fact, some of them are now becoming media friendly. The locals are becoming media friendly to the extent that some of them walk into our studio to explain about themselves, to tell the stories that are happening to them in their villages. And that is what